Okay, we're back at Project YTCH. We got some updates to go over. I'll let my friend here hit it.
So first on the docket is our new hardware. We recently upgraded from the PSI mounted to that servo mount you see there to the much pricier Logitech QuickCam Orbit autofocus. It's got an internal pan, tilt, and zoom. It's much better looking, and it fits nicer, I guess. There's not much to say about it. Next on the docket is we just finished tweaking the auto balance for the minimal range of values. Andrew will stand up by himself with relatively no problems, although if he tilts too far backward or too far forward, he kicks his legs out from underneath himself, and so we need to add new code for the extremes so that he doesn't do that. And last but not least, we have our control scheme. I'll show you that at the end of the video.
PSP. And then so first things first, we're gonna go over updates to the hardware. Then we're gonna go over kind of what are we gonna go over next?
Hardware.
Okay, so the hardware updates. First things first, we have a new voltage regulation system in here, and we kept the same. You plug power in via power supply. It will switch over from the batteries to the power supply to keep it running for a longer period of time without the batteries having to be used. And then we put the router on the inside instead of sitting on out here now. So it runs down on the inside. Then the hands have been mounted finally. And then we have more joints in the legs for more stabilization here. So the more joints you have, the more stable it's going to be. Well, there's a whole thing about it. There's like, you have to have at least 6 joints on each leg for it to balance correctly and be able to walk and movement for a biped. So we have all those secured, and then we have, I think that's all about it for that, except for the mount now. The mount now we have, it's a flat mount, it drops down, it goes into here, and then where's my our little Logitech, what's it called, Aaron?
Head module.
Head module.
It's
Our head module clips right into that USB port down there. It looks nice like that. I think it looks better than the little PSI we had going on. So that's that. And then, so as you can see, we're still tethered cable-wise for communication purposes to the Arduino onto the PC. So, and then our bouncing is kind of working a little bit here. I'm not touching him at all. He's kind of waggling back and forth. You can see I can tap him a little bit, and he'll kind of balance out, which is good. It's what we want. But if we go into extreme, he's going to kick out from underneath. So what we need to do is we need to just count the extremes, because he kicks his leg up under him instead of trying to kick his legs up. So, yeah, we need to count the extremes to see if anything's too far. He will, but he kind of stabilizes in this one. I can push him a little bit, tap him a little bit, he'll stay down, and then he'll fall when he reaches too much. So we need to count for the higher level. That's about it. That's all we got. We'll close out in just a minute. That's about it. We'll move on to the next segment now. 3, 2, 1, go.
So here you have your standard PSP 3000. As you can see, there's a WLAN switch on top, which means that it can connect to the internet, or any Wi-Fi signal, like the one that Andrew's being broadcasting. So we have our very own custom program here. When you run it, it'll connect to Andrew, and we can read Andrew's diagnostic data and send commands to him using PSP buttons. As you can see, it's reading everything as it should, and so once we get Andrew up and running, we'll be able to use this as an all-in-one control station. That's it.